What's going on, everybody? Neo Synapse, and you are inside the Synaptic. That's an updated video here about my mental DPSing with weapon mastery and its benefits. I got Optimize with me as the troll for this little demonstration. All right, let's get into it here. So I'm not going to do the whole weapon mastery showcasing thing here because I've already got a video on that. So yeah, we just get the movement mode from the movement tree, and then we go in. You go straight to your weapon, get the weapon mastery. Remember, you got to check which abilities are necessary in order for you to open up or unlock the weapon mastery, to make sure you don't spend unnecessary skill points in moves you didn't need to get. So for this build, I'm using one-handed into hand blasters for range and one-handed into dual wield for melee. I am also using hand blasters into bow for a ranged thing in another build, for the armories thing. Anyway, so yeah, after you get your weapon masteries, you get all the crits. Go into all the trees and get all the crits, because that's what's most important with weapon mastery: critting. Whether it's critical power or critical heals or critical attack and damage, you need the crits. All right. Shield. Let's get those. And lastly, two-handed. Right. Okay. Alright, let's get into the powers. Iconic powers. Typical DPS stuff. Alright. You get those. Illusion Tree. We want to get Mass Terror, so you go from top down to the bottom. And we want to get Menace, definitely. So you want over there to the left. In this tree, Telekinesis, we want the shield at the bottom right, and we want cryokinesis at the bottom left. So, and we also want TK push in the middle at the top there. So get those. And this is what the loadout looks like. Mass Terror to set up the power interaction, especially if you got a bunch of ads around it. It kind of stuns them, makes them act crazy. Menace. We're gonna clip Mass Terror with Menace, and that makes terrified enemies take additional damage. Pyro, which has 2 dots because one is a fire dot. TK Push, we're going to use that with the Dazed interaction. Psychic Resonance is an AoE hit as well, just like TK Push, and so is Cryokinesis. Cryokinesis also uses Dazed, that's why that's in the loadout now. Earth, Gadgets, other mental guys, Hard Light, they all use the Dazed PI, so they can set that up for you. That's why we use it. Anyway, so we put Mass Terror with Menace, and we get that double tick with the weapon mastery. What you want to do is you clip Mass Terror with Menace and then go straight into Pyro, regardless of what you saw me just do. Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to go Mass Terror clipped with Menace, then straight into Pyro, and then do your weapon mastery with Cyrez, with TK Push, and with Cryo, in whatever order you decide. It depends on, when the day's interaction is set up, or also what's good about this loadout is that it's good for encasements. Like I said, Hard Light, Earth, and Mental and Gadgets, they do a lot of dazing. But a lot of these powers also do encasing. So when your target is encased, Psychic Resonance does a lot more damage because it explodes the targets. It explodes the encasements, rather. So that's extra damage. It's pretty good, like you see right here. All right. Basically, all this stuff is situational. Right, so you see, it's in case you want to hit the Cyrez immediately. I would love to do weapon mastery into Cyrez, but a lot of these ads either are too weak and will die before the weapon mastery is over, or you as a DPS don't have enough dominance to keep them what you call it, encased with thought bubble if you decide to use that. Sometimes the troll doesn't have enough dominance to do that, or there's a maximum time that they can be encased for. Whatever the case is, you generally don't have enough time to do weapon mastery and then explode the encasement. This is also why I got the shield for situations like this. You wouldn't normally use it in raids, but especially these T6 duos, so you're gonna have to melee, and they hit hard, so that's why I use the shield. Get the dominance and resto up there to make sure the shield lasts longer. Yeah, so if you want to use the dazed PI yourself, you can always either use Mass Lev, which puts the daze on them, but it takes too long, so I don't use that. Or you can, when you're in melee range, you can use the dazing device. Right. So again, you want the dazed PI, and you want people around you or yourself to be encasing things to give you extra damage. In this loadout that I'm using here, instead of Mass Terror, I'm using Pyro, and clipping Pyro with Menace. If you do that after Weapon Mastery, so let's say you started with the Weapon Mastery and then you do that, you'll get some big numbers from that initial tick. Because remember, when you use Menace, terrified enemies have a chance of taking additional damage. So you'll see a might tick sometimes, even if you're not doing any might damage, even if you're just doing weapon damage. Okay, I hope this helps all of you guys. It's helped me. I've got a lot of information from the forums and experimenting and stuff like that. So this is where I am right now. Obviously things change. Who knows what happens? Came update 37, DLC 11, all that stuff. I want to thank Optimized, another member of Descendo Decimus, for helping me with the trolling. Descendo Decimus is the new league. It's been good so far. Anyway, thanks guys. Check you guys later.